All right, everybody, we are back, and I have my friend Jenna Gamindi, who joins me on the set right now, all the way from Agana Heights, coming from Homeland Security and Civil Defense, and there is now Major Josephine Blas, wearing her Class Bs. So
actually, this is ABUs.
Okay, there you go. Well, it's good to see both of you, and I know it's a nice, relaxed atmosphere here in the studios, but you guys are working really, really hard because Contra y Peligro is the exercise that tests Guam's emergency response readiness, and that is literally starting in a few hours.
Yes, so we have a Contra y Peligro. It's a multi-agency full-scale exercise. It begins tomorrow and may go into Wednesday. So we're really looking forward to that. And it really it tests our 94 CST.
Right, so the 94 CST airmen and soldiers of the Guam National Guard. So each year they have to be tested at least 12 times and pass in order to make sure that their unit is ready to go. So Contra Peligro here on Guam is the big exercise that tests how well they work with our local and federal agencies on Guam.
And CST, Civil Support Team.
Civil Support Team.
There you go. Got that. Okay. And what skills do you work on specifically for this year? Because I remember in years past when Contra y Peligro, specifically last year, you had there was active shooter training down at the federal court. There was a staged raid that went over at the old Nick Tam's housing area and everything like that. So fascinating scenarios were being put on. And
very real world. If you've ever been to any of those exercises, I mean, they're as real as they get. But
I was there, and dynamite went off right next to me.
Right,
and I remember that.
And they have to be real because we have to make sure that our first responders are ready to go at a moment's notice.
Best way to train is in real situations.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what are some of the activities that you guys will be doing, at least the ones you can tell us about?
Well, the specific 94 CST deals with chemical, biological, nuclear, explosives types. And so they go in and they can identify the different substances or items that are found, so we can so we know how to react to it.
Now, Jenna, you said multi-agency, and I think that is kind of like the key point because this isn't one particular unit in the military and like a few guys from the fire department and a couple cops and everything like that. This truly is a huge undertaking.
It is, and we even have, I believe, over 25 agencies that are participating, including federal, military, as well as the government of Guam. So really, we're exhausting all of the government of Guam resources within this exercise in order for the 94 CST to be stood up. So it's very exciting. There are going to be multiple scenarios happening around the island. We want to let the public know about some of the activities that will be going on, especially in the Agana area, surrounding the Serena Plaza and the Serena building, as well as the District Court of Guam. So there may be some explosive scenarios, there are some active shooter scenarios that will be happening, and we just want to let the people know that all of the safety precautions we're taking in preparations for this exercise. There will also be road closures going on.
Road closures, and the first responders will be responding as if it was a real world exercise. So the public, we don't want the public to be alarmed because they're going to be, like the bells and whistles are going to be going off. So if they're not sure if it's real world or part of the exercise, they can call in and find out.
And the one thing that I saw firsthand last year, because we were live streaming, like the raid over at the Nick Tam's housing, and the thing that impressed most upon me, Jenna, was that if there are 25 operators that are training right there, there's at least that many evaluators, and you've got so many people going over there, making sure that everything is done by the book and making sure that these emergency responders are doing their job to the very highest level.
Yes, so each scene will have an exercise controller on site, and again, all of the safety measures will be taken into consideration for this.
Okay, I guess the one question I have, for selfish reasons, is can we live stream that again? Because it was super exciting last year.
Yeah, so there are certain scenarios that we're allowing the media to partake in and live stream. So of course, tune in, and you can also follow Guam Homeland Security on Facebook. We'll be putting up some information on there, and they're also welcome to call into our office. That's 475-9600 if they have any questions.
All right, but the most important thing is if you should hear something strange, maybe just look around, you guys always do a fantastic job setting the perimeter, people make residents aware and civilians that, hey, there's something going on, no need to worry and everything, we got this under control.
Yeah, so just a quick recap, there's definitely going to be some road closures, especially in the Agana area, some loud explosions, you're going to see some heightened emergency responders, you're going to see some activity along with the vehicles going out with their sirens, especially along Marine Corps Drive. So they're always welcome to call into our agency.
There's going to be a lot going on, and we just want the public, they might be a little frustrated, maybe because of the road closures or the other activities, but just know if our emergency responders are out there training and they do it right, then if it's a real world exercise, we'll be ready.
Well, I was going to say, probably our final point is, even though we've told the public that something's going on, we're probably still going to get like 100 calls and Facebook messages and everything.
Yes.
Hey, something's going on.
It's
just heard an
expected,
explosion.
yes.
But that kind of is the point for you guys at Civil Defense too, because you guys will get a lot of calls that you have to field, and you have to figure out how to divert the information,
Right.
or disseminate the information.
Right, and we also ask, the public to let, maybe your neighbors know if you have elderly neighbors that either
point.
don't listen into the news or, they might be frightened or not know what's going on. Just share that information as much as you can with others.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys go because you ladies and the organizations you represent have a ton of work ahead for you, and I'll see you guys on the field
Yes,
tomorrow.
thank you,
All
Jason.
right, thank you so much.
All right. Looking forward to it. And we look forward to seeing you guys on the flip side of this break, so please stay tuned.